So the second property, and these properties are called postulates or axioms, is called associativity. Associativity. This says that A star B star C is always equal to A star B star C, where A, B, C are any elements of the underlying set G. In our example of the set of integers with the binary operation addition, this property simply means that 5 plus 6 plus 9 is always equal to 5 plus 6 plus 9. So this property is called associativity. This must be satisfied for this conglomerate of a set and a binary operation to be a group. The third property is that of identity. What is an identity? Identity is a special element. For example, in the set of integers, 0 has a special property that if we add any integer to 0 on the left or right, the result is the same integer. We add 0 to 5 on the right or left, we always get the integer 5. This property of 0 is called identity. So, existence of identity. Existence of identity. So this property can be written symbolically as A star E is equal to E star A equal to A for all A belonging to G. You can write here as there exists E belonging to G such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belonging to G. This property is called existence of identity element. Identity or identity element, one and the same thing. The fourth postulate is existence of inverse. Symbolically we can say for any element A belonging to G, there exists an element B belonging to G such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to the identity element. This property is called existence of inverse. That is, if G is a group under the binary operation star, then A star B will always be equal to identity element, and similarly B star A will also be equal to identity element. Again, going back to our example of the set of integers with usual addition, this property says if we take any integer 5, then there exists another integer, namely minus 5, which equals 0, the identity element in this case, and this is also equal to minus 5 plus 5. So this is the property of existence of inverse. In fact, you have already studied many properties of identity and inverses. For example, these are unique in a group. There cannot be more than one identity or inverse elements. There is another postulate that is not a part of the definition of a group, but that gives another flavor to a group, and we can separate this property although you can, if you like, you can write it as fifth property, although it is separate from these four. These four are enough to define a group. But if another fifth property is satisfied, this property is called commutativity. Commutativity, and this property symbolically can be written as A star B is equal to B star A for all AB belonging to G. Going back to our example, this property means that 5 plus 6 is always equal to 6 plus 5. So this property is commutativity. If this fifth property is also satisfied by a algebraic structure or a group, then it is called, the group is called a abelian group. Abelian group. It is sometimes also called commutative group. Commutative group, but mainly this term is used, abelian group. Okay, abelian is after Abel, a famous mathematician who has contributed greatly to the development of algebra and real analysis that you are also going to study in this class. So Abel has contributed a lot, and after him this group is named abelian group. So the group is called abelian if this property of commutativity is also satisfied. This we have already discussed previously also, but I am just revising because this is our first physical class also. Now I expect all of you to complete the topic of first chapter of groups. If there is any problem, you can always talk to me, so that if some further help is required, I can give you, but I'll only help where you would find some problem. Otherwise, from my side, the chapter of groups is over, and you can do it from your book if you have already bought. If you have not bought, then you can buy as soon as possible. And still, if somehow you are not able to procure a physical book, then I have also tried to send you the scanned pages of the book. You can get them photocopied so that your studies are not hampered. So I am now continuing with the next concept of a subgroup.